Welcome to All Things Flamingo podcast with the Flamingo Group and myself, Beth Riley. Join us as we discuss all things to do with our community, real estate, and all things Flamingo. Welcome and tune in for a flocking good time. Christine, could you talk a little bit more? You talked about how you had changed our marketing and social media. Can you move into it a little bit more? How you communicated that to us?
Okay, so I would just like to talk more about the things that we're doing consistently now on our social media and how we use our different social media platforms to connect with our audience online. So even though social media is a kind of noisy platform and everything's happening all at once, we still need it, and we all know that it's still crucial to every business. So yeah, it's really more of the consistency that we're aiming for when it comes to scaling our social media or marketing presence. So some of the things that we do for our brand is developing and cross-posting marketing materials. So it is important that what appears, for example, on our Facebook platform also appears on other social media platforms, just so the people on those other social media platforms would also know what we offer and who we are. So Facebook is a different target market, LinkedIn is a different target market. So we also have to make sure that the messaging on those specific platforms are in accordance to the types of people on those platforms. So we also regularly respond to comments and messages just so people know that there are people behind the business and not just bots answering their questions or inquiries or their concerns online. And then we also connect with more professionals. This is especially important on LinkedIn since we are building connections as well for the business, both on our professional network as realtors and those that we are looking as prospect clients. And then we also send pitches to those connections. We send messages just so they know that they can reach out to us or they can connect with us should they have any questions or concerns related to real estate that we can help with. And then this one, publish webinars to add value to our audience. So this is something new that we do also, and that we believe gives us an edge as well compared to other realtors in the industry. So we, as we aim to add more value to our audience, as we aim to impart more knowledge to the audience, we publish these webinars and we feature different guests and professionals that are experts on those different fields. And we interview them and we publish the videos or the recordings on our socials just so people can watch it and refer to it if they are interested on those specific topics. And then we also do website design and maintenance. So it's important that people can refer.
Are we using Harbinger? Is that the name of the website platform we're using?
For webinars?
Yeah, for website design and maintenance.
It's Hostinger.
Hostinger? Okay, that's new.
Yes. Yep, Hostinger. So for those websites, I think the importance of websites is that we have like an identification. They know where to refer to if they need more information about us or the services we offer. At least they have something they can go to have those information. And then we also interact with posts daily to again just let our audience know that there are people behind the business and that we are connecting to them on a personal level. And then we share page posts to groups for more visibility. So we join different real estate related groups as well, and share our content there to reach more people organically. And then we also run campaigns for brand awareness, engagements, and leads. So these are more of the paid media advertising efforts that we do. So that's really more of targeting more specific people on more specific geolocations.
And
So
one of
there,
the
and
things I noticed that you did when you interact with Post Daily, I know I'm back a couple, but one of the things that I
mhm,
noticed that was really instrumental for us as a team is we got to find out about what was going on with either close friends or with other clients previously. Like there were births of babies, there was unfortunate deaths, there were
mhm,
weddings, there were all sorts of things that are super important to the lives of people that have richly blessed us and given us work,
mhm.
right? Beyond the fact
Yes.
that it's an interpersonal relationship. So I found that
Mhm.
very instrumental in keeping our business human.
Yes, that's true. Yes, that's key. So we always want to make sure that our business is human, and again, there are still relationships and connections built even though we are on social media. And yeah, aside from that, we are also sharing some content related to the lifestyle or the events that are happening in Bloomington, for example, just so people around the neighborhood would know the events or the volunteer work or the initiatives that they can work with or they can volunteer into when it comes to their local communities. And yeah, we also ensure that there's consistent branding on all our videos, all our social media platforms, all our posters, infographics, for example, and yeah, all the things basically that we share with our audience online. And lastly, research and explore new platforms. So this was also what I mentioned about earlier. So there are every now and then there are new platforms that spring up. So we would want to try them as well and use those platforms to connect with more people and provide more information and interaction and build more relationships with other people across our social media platforms.
It's
So,
really
yep.
interesting because this job, when you came on, you were just doing consistency, which you were talking about, which is where you started. And then
Mhm.
we emerged into what that is, what this infograph is right now of all the different areas and arenas. And I have to tell you, people will not, it's not that they will not, but they don't always like everything and they don't always share it. But it's the
Yeah.
strangest thing to walk into, like I'll see somebody at a family reunion or a wedding or something else, and they will say something to me. Oh yeah, I really liked that video that you did on that house in Edina or something like that. And I'll be, what are you talking about? You never ever like anything. I don't even know if you view it, right? And so it's been interesting to see how many views we have, and they might not like it. So these are people that I only see once in a blue moon, but we're staying on top of their world, like because they like certain content. Another one was interesting too, is we did a pickleball webinar, one of these, and somebody came up to me and they said to me, I was at the farmer's market, and they go, oh, hey, thanks for that map of all the pickleball courts in the area. You know,
Yep.
we don't ever remember them ever talking to me, but we happened to get on the pickleball subject and they pulled something off our website. Now that was research you did and then posted it. So we're always trying, we love feedback. So please give us feedback and please like all things flamingo so we can continue to give good content. But just so you know that's your job, and it's grown into this job, which is now a full-time job.
Mhm. That's right.
It's been helpful. We are dedicated to providing you top-notch virtual assistant services to individuals and businesses of all sizes. So our mission is to make high-quality assistance accessible and affordable with a focus on professionalism, integrity, customer satisfaction, and we strive to exceed expectations and deliver reliable solutions. We'll be really excited to start talking to you. As you have questions about virtual assistants, please contact us. We have the info line there or email there. And to have an idea of what you want to do, we can give you an analysis and pricing accordingly. Thank you for your time. Thank you for tuning into All Things Flamingo, and have a flocking good day.